Hello everybody, welcome back to a new video. I'm your host, Aphrodite's Child, and I just thought I would do another video for the new YouTube channel on Aphrodite-Venus. I am a soft polytheist, so I see Aphrodite and Venus as the same deity, but I only work with Aphrodite, her Greek self. I don't work with her Roman self, but I still see them as the same deity. And I will be reading from my notes and also refreshing my mind with her mythology at the same time. And this is my Aphrodite altar. Not all her altars of mine, I have about 4 altars, are this fancy. I do have another 2 altars of hers in the bathroom, and I've also got an altar of hers on my phone. It's on an app called Punji app, which you can download from Play Store if you have Play Store on your phone. And I'm burning her some rose incense. She also shares with other deities that I work with. But Aphrodite-Venus is one of my, I would say my main deity. And I use the term work for worship due to Christianity. My experience with that wasn't great. And I also work with Eros Cupid as well. I do see Eros Cupid as the son of Aphrodite Venus, but that is also because I'm a mother, and so I personally relate to that myth with me being a mother myself. So let's get talking about Aphrodite Venus. So Aphrodite Venus is a Cypriot goddess, and she was born from the when Kronos cut off Uranus's genitals and threw them into the sea, and the creation of Aphrodite Venus happened. And I do have a book, I've got 2 books actually, on, one of them is Venus and Aphrodite, History of a Goddess, which is written by Bettany Hughes. And I have another one called Aphrodite's Magic, which a friend bought me for Christmas last year. It's Celebrate and Heal Your Sexuality by Jane Meredith. Sorry if I'm not pronouncing her name right, but this is the books. Well, actually, tell a lie, I've got 3 books actually. The other one is Aphrodite Pagan Portals. Sorry, 3 books. And she was also married to Hephaestus, and she also was cheating on Hephaestus with Ares Mars, and Hephaestus captured them in a net. So I get asked a lot of questions, like what can I offer Aphrodite Venus? I do run an Aphrodite Venus page on Facebook called Aphrodite, Goddess of Love and the Sea. So if any of you would like to join that Facebook group, if you're on Facebook, I will put a link in the description below if you'd like to be a part of that that group on Facebook that I run. If you're wondering what that noise is, it is this. I have a glow light scallop that spins round and goes into like different colours. And I've put it underneath because I'm using like a TV unit for altars, so I've just put one underneath. So the list of offerings that you can offer, which I'm going to read from my notes, are rose quartz offering. You can also offer a black onyx and an amethyst crystal, seashells, mirrors, pictures of your loved ones, jewellery, pearls, scallops, starfish, seahorses, oils, rose in particular, honey, chocolate, apples, strawberries, Greek food and beverages, images of Cyprus, animals you can take picture of as offerings, turtle, dove, sparrow, swallow, swan, sorry, shellfish, fish, hare, swine, bees. Like you can even offer bee ornaments, dolphin ornaments, sacred plants and flowers, myrrh, apple, lettuce, pomegranate, pink candles, flavoured candles like rose, apple, strawberries, pictures of you smiling, knowing your self-love, a heart-shaped crystal, anything, a UPG, like anything that reminds you of Aphrodite, like perfumes, makeup, dedicating a playlist to her, images and pictures of the sea, make a spell jar for her, jasmine incense. You don't also need to use statues. You can make like your own pic collages, mood boards, you can even use little key rings, tarot cards, oracle cards, anything that you feel personally relates to Aphrodite-Venus. And I'm just going to run through her sacred holiday. Her day is Friday. So her number is number 6, because Friday is like the 6th day of the week. So her number is 6 and her day is Friday. So Friday is a really, really good day to do like rituals to her, an oracle message from her, like do something special on that day for her. I'm just trying to find where I oh yeah, here we go. So February 14th is also Valentine's Day, so that's her month of like love and Valentine's. April the 1st. There's also May's dark moon, Aphrodite's put to sea. Then there's 3 days after June's new moon, a mystery ritual and festival for Athena. And October's dark moon, a time for mourning, sadness and release. You can also do on her day of a special dedication to Adonis as well. Because obviously the relationship with Aphrodite, Venus and Adonis, she was really heartbroken with the death of Adonis. So you could do something really, really special, really nice for Fridays with Adonis. Or my UPG with Aphrodite Venus is like she really likes Marilyn Monroe. I do have a Marilyn Monroe mirror compact that I gave her, so that's my UPG. So you can watch like films together, play music that she likes, spend time down at the sea, do like you can do a devotional act of going to the sea, do meditation with her at the sea, do a ritual while she's down there, draw like a love heart in the sand, and for her just like a few ideas. You don't necessarily need to have a lot of things, to make an altar for. You could use a candle and a few seashells, or you can use like a rose quartz crystal and a candle with some incense, and that's it. You don't really need a lot of things. And I can highly recommend charity shops. I think they're known as thrift stores in America, to buy a lot of things deity related, and you'll save a hell of a lot of money. I've bought statues from the charity shop, except for the pink one, which I bought from eBay, but the white one and the one in the bathroom I bought from a charity shop, and another one from TK Maxx, and I'm also looking into buying another one as well. To how I personally visualize what she could look like, and I was actually in conversation with someone who I get on quite well with, and I showed her a picture of this Greek singer called Helena Paparizou, and she looked very Aphrodite-Venus-ish in her pictures, and I was like, I can really see Aphrodite looking like Helena Paparizou, and she was like, I can really see that as well. So I can see her looking like this with Marilyn Monroe's blonde hair. But this is my personal intake on how I visualize her to how I feel that she looks like. Others may be very different. but I can personally see her as this. So who I feel personally that Aphrodite-Venus would work well with, if you want to work with another deity alongside Aphrodite-Venus, this lady right here. This is my standing statue for Aphrodite-Venus. I don't know whether I'm saying her Roman name right. But them two did have a connection with each other. Them two were actually going out with each other at one point in a myth, and they did have a woman-on-woman relationship, and they were actually in love with each other. And I personally do see Aphrodite-Venus as a mermaid. I mean, Nereids are technically mermaids. Nereids, sorry, I beg your pardon. So I do personally see her as a mermaid. And I got this statue from the seafront, and I do work with her. And I thought it was just absolutely perfect. And she does have a pink candle, and I also made, I also have seashells, and I made like an offering for her, and I did a written spell in there as well. So that's my little altar for her. And we've got Dionysus Bacchus at the back there. I do have a mask, a theatre mask that I bought from the charity shop as well. And also you can work alongside Aphrodite-Venus with Aries Mars, Hephaestus, and also Aphrodite-Venus with Eros Cupid as well. So I feel like she's quite like an open deity. She would work alongside anyone quite well. I do see her as like the main creator of everything, whilst also thanking other deities as well for the sun, etc. And Aphrodite, Poseidon, Neptune, King Triton. You know, I don't forget about them. And I also work with Andromeda. Andromeda would work well with Aphrodite-Venus and also Helen of Troy. I do thank other deities as well for their bits, but I do see Aphrodite-Venus as my main creator. To how my journey started with her, I was going through a real bad time when I was in Kemetichism. I was in Kemetichism for 3 years, and I left, and then I got called back to go back again. And during the time, it wasn't the religion itself that was bad, it was the experiences that I was having spiritually. And it was a really, really bad time for me, and I saw Venus's pictures go up when I was on Amino. And it happened at a time where I felt I was being pulled into so much love and beauty and all of in everything, but I didn't start working with her straight away because I was still in Kemetichism. And then I left Kemetichism to go to discover the Greek religion before I went Greco-Roman Kemetic. And I'd started to research her, buy books on her, watch her mythology videos, create an altar for her, do meditations, creating a playlist for her. And I just felt like I was just getting myself involved in so much love and, you know, beauty of everything. And since I started to work with Aphrodite-Venus, I have found that I've been really, really liking pink. And when I was a kid, when my nana was alive, she used to really despise the fact that I really hated pink. I wouldn't wear anything pink or anything like to do with lilac colours. So now, like when I have my nails done, or when I wear false nails but I don't wear them for work, I get like bright colours, like pink colours now. And but yeah, I used to really, really hate pink. But now I love pink. I was actually in a really pinky mood the other day, and I created like a pink collage of Aphrodite. It was literally all in pink. So even my colour system has changed, and I think that's because I've been pulled into all the love and beauty and everything, and pink represents that. Pink represents love, and it represents beauty and everything that's to do with, you know, like when life can be like really nice and, you know, happy, and, you know, pink really represents that. And that's the feeling that I got pulled into. And then when I did a meditation ages ago, I got Ampu came through, and Kemetichism came back because I was actually missing it. And you know, it was a really, really hard decision for me to leave, but I chose not to put up with the experiences that I was having. And I think the deities that I was working with at the time, I think they generally understood, and I don't think they generally wanted me to put up with what I was experiencing, and they can understand why I left. But then I think Ampu knew that I was missing him, and you know, and he came, and he kind of brought me back. You know, me and Ampu, we generally have a very, which I will discuss in another video, a very open relationship together. We get on really, really well, and yeah, but I will discuss all that in another video. But yeah, in my path right now as Greco-Roman Kemetic, I am quite settled and I am quite happy because it's delving into interests that I generally love, and knowing that I still have Aphrodite involved in the Greek side of things is an amazing experience, because everything's like really happy, and it's just an enjoyable experience, you know. And I generally see her as like the main creator of everything, as sky goddess, moon, sun, you know, the sea, everything. And I was on the sea, I work on the seafront, and when I looked at the sea, because the sun was shining on it, it was like glittering, and I was like, Aphrodite-Venus, you know, this is just absolutely beautiful. Thank you so much for this. And it, you know, it was just like, it was like glittery, you know, like blue glitter. It was like that, and I was like, this is amazing, you know. So I was like, it was an amazing feeling, and know that I'm dwelling in pink. And it isn't really like me to like pink, but now I like pink because it's such a happy, vibrant, beautiful colour, and that's what happened when I first saw all our altar pictures. I was like felt pulled in so much love and beauty of everything. And yeah. So I hope you like this video. I can't do it any longer because I do have work in the morning, so I just thought to do a really kind of a quickie 17 minutes video. So I hope that was a bit of information to go on to how. Oh, another thing as well, you can eat food offerings. I personally would eat food offerings because I don't like my little boys see a waste of food, so I would personally eat the offerings. And deities don't really mind you eating offerings. I know that some people say that the underworld deities may have a problem with that, but you can always give them to nature, like water. You can give that to your plants or whatever, or if you've got kids, you can drink it. So don't worry too much about the offerings, especially if you've got kids, you know. Do eat the offerings, especially if you've got kids. So I hope that is enough to go on, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. If you do like my videos and you have been watching them, and if you want to subscribe to my channel, please do, and thumbs up for this video if you enjoyed it. Alright guys, and thank you so much to everyone who's been viewing my other videos, and thanks to those that have been subscribing to my channel. It really means a lot. Thank you guys, I'll see you in the next one.